Welcome to another edition of Walking Reviews. Today we are going to be taking a look at another custom knife. This is another knife by Rod Olson, who made the M9 I did a video on earlier. This is the Gemini. Just like the M9, it's a button lock flipper. This one is a little bit smaller as far as length goes. So real quick, let's go ahead and jump into the specs. We have a 3-inch blade of CPM 154. And you can see it's got that drop point with a recurve top swedge going on. I don't know if you can see the hand rub satin finish on the hollow grind there. You can see Rod Olson's maker's mark on this side, and on this side it is sterile. So as far as the cutting edge goes, because of this recurve, you still have close to 3 inches of cutting edge, even though you've got a finger choil cut out of the blade here. And I think that was pretty much the design intent of this knife, was to be used with the forward finger choil that gives you the belly here for slicing, and then the recurve for push cuts, that kind of thing. It's fairly thick blade stock. I'd say probably a little less than 1/8 of an inch, I guess. Maybe a little bit more, but right around there. Unlike the M9, this one does ride on bearings. And the point that I was kind of making in that video, and that I'll kind of carry over to this one, is that as long as the knife is well made, bearings or not really isn't going to make much of a difference. I mean, you can see this obviously flips well, but the M9 was just as good, if not a little bit faster. So jumping into the handle, it is full titanium slabs here with carbon fiber overlays and a 3D milled titanium pocket clip. The handle length is 4 inches, giving us a 7-inch overall length. And the weight is just 3 ounces, so very light. As far as construction, you can see it's flow through with a single standoff and I guess kind of a semi-decorative pivot, but it is torqued, so easy to work with. Action very comparable to the M9, but like I said, maybe not quite as fast opening, but still very smooth. The fit and finish is pretty much perfection here. See if I can give you a close look at the centering. Spot on. The grind is even. These aren't meant to be flush carbon fiber, so I really can't say as far as the matings go, but you can see he does a stepped finish on the titanium, which gives it a really nice look and makes it comfortable, when you're doing the normal grip here or the forward grip. So nice attention to detail. The button lock on this one is actually easier to disengage than on the M9. The M9 had a little bit of stick to the button lock. I don't know if that's due to the type of blade material used, like Damasteel, or if it's just the way it was designed, but this one has no stick whatsoever. And you can see once that's disengaged, the blade just swings closed. As far as the bearing pivot, I believe he calls it his STBS bearing system, something along those lines. So it's a proprietary type of ball bearing pivot. I have not had this knife apart as of yet, so I can't tell you if that differs in any way from your normal ball bearing pivot. You can see stop pin here. It's got like a bolstered look because of the carbon fiber overlays, which is nice, but no extra weight for a bolster, so that's good. The titanium has been shaved down where the carbon fiber overlays go, which does help reduce weight. And I will say this pocket clip is excellent going in and out of the pocket. Usually I'm not a huge fan of 3D milled pocket clips, but this one is made in such a way that it doesn't grab your pocket at all. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Overall, very well made knife. Definitely fun to flip. And if you were looking into shit, sorry, kind of a rough trail here. Yeah, if you're into trying out a button lock flipper, I think Rod Olson is probably the way to go. I have seen some videos of the action on other button lock flippers. I won't mention certain makers, but this seems to be, as far as action goes, the best. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this up by telling you guys that I did choose a winner in the giveaway contest, and I'm gonna be making that video next to kind of let you know who won, etc. So look forward to that, and I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.